Well, I think before we hired Greg, we weren't sure where to turn. And there's a number of different areas and options to choose from. And I think everyone's a little hesitant on engaging anyone. But we came across Greg through a friend who was highly referred and had worked with Greg over a number of years. And so it was nice to have that level of comfort knowing that someone had worked with them, had been successful with them. And we felt that comfort right away after meeting with them. I'm in the real estate business, and we had a fee that was, in our belief, duly owed to us that was not paid to us. And so we hired Greg to research that project and to get us paid on that deal. Our search for attorney, as many people know, is really complicated, and you don't honestly know where to turn to. And you hesitate going to Google, and you hesitate any reviews that you find. So you really have to go to a network of people that you know. And even then, multiple friends could give multiple different people with different advice. So we were able to turn to a friend that we had a lot of trust with, who had a lot of prior experience with Greg. I think that's important. It wasn't just one scenario they had worked with Greg. They had worked with Greg over a number of cases in a number of years. And they had built up that trust over that time, which allowed us to feel comfortable going in from day one. I think what stood out about Greg and the team is they really were quick at adapting to understand our business. Every business is so different with terminology and vernacular. And so we had to educate him on our terminology and the way we do things. And he was very quick to assess that and understand how we operate in our line of business. I think what we were most satisfied with is just his level of care. It was true that and obvious that he really cared about us as people, cared about our case. And I think the best testament to that is the fact we become good friends. So even long after the case, we become friends because he does care so much about his clients and the beneficial outcome for his clients. I would recommend Greg, and in fact, I have recommended Greg to other people who have asked, largely because, as I've mentioned, he cares, which first and foremost, that is with any profession, that he cares and wants to do well for you. Secondly, that he is able to understand your business and able to learn quickly. And the combination of caring and understanding your business is really a strong recipe for success. I would say to him that here is an attorney that you will know is on your side. You don't have to look anymore. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Hand your documentation over to him and he can run with it, and he will do better than anyone else that's out there as far as backing your interest and looking out for your case. What surprised us the most was his ability and his team's ability to understand our business and understand the terminology and to understand how we operate within the different players within our industry, which is very complicated. And he was able to assess that and ascertain everything in a very quick process, which was surprising to me, because I know when I jump around from industry to industry, it takes a long time to understand who the players are and the terminology that they use within. I think what was surprising, what I love about Greg and Michelle and the firm as a whole, and I've heard this through other stories and now I've seen it live, is that they become friends with their clients. They've traveled around the world with their clients. They go to dinners and birthday parties with their clients, which I was surprised to hear all these stories that I was hearing from Greg. But now I am a friend of Greg's and I do go to dinners with them and I go to parties with him. So it's fascinating to me that they've built such good bonds and such good relationships with the people they work with, which is not really common, I would think, especially in the legal industry. So I really am amazed at how they become friends and an extended part of the family almost with the clients they work with.